Escape the rat race. How to build a virtual business that gives you freedom. Are you tired of the daily grind? Trapped in a job that leaves you feeling unfulfilled? I was once in the same boat. Long hours, constant stress, and that nagging feeling that there had to be more. Then I discovered the power of a virtual business. In the next 30 minutes, using real-life examples, we'll explore the practical steps to building your own virtual business and achieving the freedom you deserve. Let's begin. Are you tired of the daily grind? Trapped in a job that leaves you unfulfilled? I understand. I was once in the same boat. Long hours, constant stress, and that nagging feeling that there had to be more. That's when I discovered the power of a virtual business. Over the next 30 minutes, using real-life examples, we'll explore practical steps to help you build your own virtual business and achieve the freedom you deserve. Let's dive in. We'll start by looking at why the traditional 9-to-5 might not be worth it anymore. Consider Susan, a nurse who dedicated 20 years to her profession. She loved helping people, but the long shifts, emotional toll, and lack of personal time left her feeling drained. Then she discovered virtual health coaching. Now she sets her own hours, works from home, earns a comparable income, and has time for her family and hobbies. Susan's story isn't unique. Millions are realizing that the traditional workplace isn't sustainable, and the digital world offers a better way. You too can design a life of freedom and fulfillment. What kind of virtual business is right for you? It all begins with identifying your niche, something you're passionate about and skilled at that others need. Let's consider Mark, a former accountant who loved organizing and managing finances. He used his expertise to create a virtual bookkeeping service for small businesses. Now he earns a comfortable living, working remotely, and setting his own hours. So how do we find your niche? First, we'll do a skills quiz. What are you naturally good at? Think writing, design, coding, teaching, or organizing. Next, a passion inventory. What do you enjoy doing? What are your hobbies? What problems do you love solving? Finally, market research. What problems do people face that you can solve? Use online tools like Google Trends to identify trending needs. For example, if you love baking, start a virtual baking class or sell custom-designed cakes online. Excellent at writing? Offer freelance writing, editing, or content creation services. Tech savvy? Provide virtual tech support or website design services. Your niche is where your passion meets a market need. We'll move on to the practical steps in building your business in the next section. Let's move on to the crucial step of attracting clients. Remember, clients are the lifeblood of any successful business. Take John, for instance, a former teacher who transitioned into online tutoring. He cleverly used several strategies. First, he networked, reaching out to his former students and colleagues, offering his services. Secondly, he leveraged social media, creating a professional Facebook page and consistently sharing engaging content to highlight his expertise. Thirdly, he utilized freelance platforms like Upwork, expanding his reach to a wider audience. Finally, he implemented a referral program, incentivizing his existing clients to recommend his services. The key takeaway here is to start small, gather testimonials to build trust, and patiently watch your client base grow. This consistent effort will lay the groundwork for your virtual business's success. Building a successful business takes time and effort, but the rewards are immense. A life filled with freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment. Now let's talk about how to maintain your sanity while growing your business. This involves 3 key strategies. First, setting boundaries. Define your working hours and stick to them. It's crucial to establish a clear separation between work and personal time. Second, prioritize self-care. Schedule time for exercise, hobbies, and relaxation. This isn't a luxury, it's a necessity to avoid burnout. Finally, don't be afraid to outsource. Delegate tasks like bookkeeping or customer service when needed. This frees up your time to focus on what truly matters, growing your business and enjoying your life. Now let's talk about the next steps. This page provides a handy summary and action plan. You've learned how to identify your niche, build your online presence, and attract clients. Remember the success stories we discussed. They prove escaping the 9-to-5 grind is achievable. This to-do list section is designed to help you formulate your own goals. Take a moment to consider what you want to achieve in the next 6 months based on everything we've covered. The QR code and information about the Glory Cafe and tax incentives for SG companies are there to help you connect with further support and resources. Remember, your freedom awaits. Now, go build the life you deserve.